You will find that forensic and securitization audits is the best option for homeowners. Real estate attorneys coupled with experienced negotiators with the ability to perform mortgage litigation is the only legitimate way of helping homeowners in today's economic environment. By now, you should be aware that loan modifications are no longer effective. 94% of all modification requests are being denied by the banks. If a lender does offer a modification, it usually provides very little relief for the homeowner, maybe $100 a month in savings. Banks no longer have the financial incentive to modify mortgages. In fact, it's just the opposite. If they can make more money today by foreclosing on your home instead of modifying it, you will not get the help you need. Let's say you owe $200,000 on a home worth maybe $150,000. The lender will consider which is better, making $140,000 today or modifying a non-performing loan and in a year possibly being forced to sell your home for maybe only $100,000. What they're looking at is a forecast or net present value analysis at what your home will be worth at a predetermined time from now. Just so you know, market analysts continue to predict housing values will continue to decline an additional 20% in 2011. Obviously, the lender is going to choose foreclosure and make more money today. Banks are also dragging their feet to respond to modification requests. It takes the average lender 6 to 9 months to review a modification request to see if it should be passed along to a negotiator. Why? They're slowing the process down in the hopes that the borrower will get frustrated, give up, and go away. Remember, the initial review stage is done by computers and it's automated. It should be an instantaneous result if the lender really wanted to modify mortgages. Banks also misappropriated billions of dollars that they took in government bailout programs. All they are doing now is playing a game with homeowners and going through the motions of the modification process with no real intent of modifying. Again, every bank wants updated documents, bank statements, paycheck stubs, 456Ts, and so forth. This is just another tactic to discourage homeowners and make them go away from the process. There is a better way. Trimark Financial Solutions gives the homeowner a fighting chance and lets them stand up to their lender. This is not a modification. This is both a forensic and securitization loan audit performed by our legal team. If violations are found, we offer free negotiations and, if needed, an actual lawsuit can be filed against their lender in a court of law. This is an affordable solution for homeowners. Trimark Financial Solutions can provide real results because the client now has the necessary leverage utilizing the forensic and securitization audits along with both rescission and demand letters to force these lenders to the negotiating table. Lenders that won't work with our negotiators will now be forced to litigate in front of a court of law and a jury of their peers. Remember, this is not a modification where we're asking the bank to accept less money. This takes the power from the banks because ultimately it's no longer their decision. You're probably asking yourself now, who qualifies for loan reduction? Well, just about anyone with a securitized mortgage that originated within the last 10 years. That's the golden era, where lenders' business practices were focused primarily on making money any way they could with very little regulation. The homeowner doesn't need a hardship. Financials are not considered. Remember, this is not a loan modification. The homeowner can be current on their mortgage, they can be in bankruptcy, they can be in foreclosure, they can even have multiple properties. Once the file is ready, the lender will be notified of the action against them. Once a settlement is reached, the attorneys will carefully go over everything in detail with the client so they can understand it and it can be executed properly. Some of the claims used against the bank include the following: malfeasance, statutory violations, third-party beneficiary claims, phantom investor and beneficiaries, unfair business practices, MERS violations, and fraudulent foreclosure practices. Some of the possible outcomes resulting from mortgage litigation include a sizable principal reduction and rate reduction. This is possible because we are leveraging the threat of actual jury trial to settlement. A jury trial is not in the best interest of the banks. The ultimate settlement is going to be a full lien strip, meaning the mortgage is free and clear. If this goes to a jury trial, banks would be hard-pressed to find a jury that would not be sympathetic to homeowners and who would not hold the banks accountable for all the bad mortgages that were written and their unresponsiveness in providing financial relief to homeowners. This is where our clients win. Our loan reduction plan program is truly this easy. You can now provide real hope to homeowners and help yourself at the same time. Contact us today to get started.